isn't intention. The Deepal S05 doesn't avoid excitement. Isn't intention. The Deepal S05 doesn't avoid excitement.
The Changan Deepal S05 enters the automotive stage, not with fireworks, but with a whisper. Its presence is subtle, its design restrained, and its philosophy deliberate. In a world where SUVs often compete to be louder, faster, flashier, the S05 takes a different path. It chooses calm. It chooses balance. It chooses to be the car that doesn't demand attention, but earns respect through quiet consistency. From the first glance, the exterior tells you everything you need to know. The lines are clean, the proportions balanced, the surfaces uncluttered. This is not a vehicle sculpted to shock. It is sculpted to endure. The designers at Changan understood that restraint can be powerful. By avoiding unnecessary flourishes, they created a form that feels timeless. The S05 doesn't chase trends, it sidesteps them. Step inside and the philosophy continues. The cabin is not a theater of lights and distractions. Instead, it is a space of clarity. The ergonomics are thoughtful, the materials practical, the layout intuitive. Every element serves a purpose. The infotainment system is functional, not overwhelming. The seating is supportive, not indulgent. This is a car built for people who value usability over spectacle. On the road, the S05 delivers what it promises: predictability. The driving experience is smooth, stable, and consistent. It doesn't surge with adrenaline, nor does it falter under pressure. It is tuned for reliability, for comfort, for the kind of driving most people actually do every day. In this sense, the S05 is honest. It doesn't pretend to be something it isn't. Technology follows the same philosophy. Safety features are present, but they are not marketed as gimmicks. Infotainment is modern, but not excessive. The integration of electric power is practical, designed to reduce complexity rather than add it. The S05 is not a showcase of futuristic experiments. It is a demonstration of thoughtful engineering. Why does this matter? Because in a market obsessed with excitement, there is a growing audience that values calm. Families, professionals, and everyday drivers often want a car that simply works. A car that doesn't demand constant attention. A car that doesn't exhaust them with complexity. The S05 is built for them. Culturally, this restraint resonates. In Chinese design philosophy, balance and subtlety are often prized over extravagance. The S05 reflects that heritage. It embodies a quiet confidence, a belief that strength does not need to shout. When compared to competitors, the difference is clear. Many SUVs chase headlines with aggressive styling, oversized screens, or exaggerated performance claims. The S05 does none of that. Instead, it offers something rarer: peace of mind. Excitement is the currency of modern automotive marketing. Every new SUV promises thrills, drama, spectacle. Yet the Changan Deepal S05 takes a different path. It refuses excitement. It embraces restraint. And in doing so, it challenges our assumptions about what a car should be. Look at its exterior. The design is not aggressive, not flamboyant. It is measured. The proportions are balanced, the surface is smooth, the details subtle. This is not a car that tries to dominate the road visually. It is a car that blends into it. becoming part of the landscape rather than standing apart from it. Inside, the same philosophy continues. The cabin is not a digital carnival. It is a space of clarity. The controls are intuitive, the seating practical, the atmosphere calm. The S05 does not overwhelm the driver with options. It supports them with simplicity. Driving the S05 is an exercise in predictability. The steering is steady, the suspension tuned for comfort. The acceleration sufficient but not dramatic. It is a car that feels safe, reliable, and consistent. It does not thrill, but it does not disappoint. Technology is present, but it is not the star. Safety systems are integrated quietly. Infotainment is functional, not theatrical. The S05 does not try to impress with futuristic gimmicks. It simply provides what is necessary. This restraint is not an accident. It is a philosophy. Changan designed the S05 for people who value calm over chaos, reliability over risk, clarity over complexity. It is a car that understands that not everyone wants excitement. And so the S05 stands as a quiet alternative in a noisy market. It does not shout. It does not dazzle. It simply exists calmly, reliably, predictably,